protrusion, take any plane. So then outside diameter, as you see, it is 17 mm. Take circle 17 mm outside diameter. Is I am audible? And inside diameter is how much? Is I am audible? Is I am audible? So bye bidro yavaradru. Is I am audible? Is I am audible? Jivan, Mohan,
Yes, sir.
ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ ಬೇಕ್ರಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? Inside diameter is 10.5. Profile overlap means there are two drawings. So just 3 mm. Give the thickness 3
Sir,
mm.
software cannot be seen, sir.
Okay. So here created a washer. Okay. So outside diameter 17 mm. Inside diameter 10.5. Just with normal protrusion, draw the circle and then give return. Just give 3 mm diameter. Okay. So keep it in diametry before saving. So material alignment, assignment and all, it's not necessary for assembly, only assembly. If you carry out analysis, then you require to assign, give that. Okay, so save this as washer. So next, we'll go to new file, normal dot part, you have to open part drawing. So go to the, now are you able to see the sketch? Next is nut. Okay, nut, you see here.
Yes.
Nut, this is the nut. You can see M10. Okay, the diameter given is 10 mm. This is 17 mm. So don't take this dimension. You just take the center is having 10 mm. What you should do, you have to create a hexagon having 10 mm side. Okay, you know the angle and all. I will tell you one more easy way of producing the hexagon. You can see here. So 10 mm you have side, you draw double than the 20 mm circle. Okay, place the circle like this. Okay, so the midpoint of the circle should come to the ear like this. You can place like this. Okay, so the midpoint of the circle should come to the circumference at 90 degree and 270 degree. So then what I will do, you see here, it is one of the other way. First you do with other method like draw 10 mm, 0 degree, 10 mm, 60 degree, 10 mm, 120, 10 mm, 180, 10 mm, 240, 10 mm, then 300 like that. It is another way you can see here. So intersection of these circle, I will take the point ear to ear, then ear to ear, then ear to ear, then ear to ear, ear to ear, ear to ear. This is another method. You can now delete the circle. Once you get all the edges, whichever you feel convenient, you can use that. Okay, I just show other way of writing the hexagon. So then say return. What is the height of the hexagon? Nut you have 12 mm here. You can see 12 mm height. Okay. So 12 mm at the center, you will be having threaded hole that has to be do later. M10 thread that has to be do later. So give 12 mm thickness. Okay. Now, now you give the thread. For thread, you have to go for wall option. Select the top surface. At the center, you just give threaded wall. So here you have to define the walls. Threaded wall diameter is M10 to wall extent. Okay, place it and return like this. Then you see here, so it is having a chamfer outside. So on the both side you give chamfer. Okay. So select a face revolved cutout you select for giving chamfer. Select a plane such a way that three face will be visible like this. Three face will be visible. Then zoom this hexagonal portion. Randomly you take a line like this. So same line you draw from the midpoint of this line, you draw a line and do mirror so that both side it looks same. Mirror along this line. Both side it will look same. Then you can delete this. Then you can return. Must axis of revolution should be there. So here give axis of revolution this one. Return. Disconnected element it is showing. Let's try to get a closed loop here like this. Return. So it will ask the direction. I want to remove outside of this like this. Okay, outside you have to remove outside 360 degree like this. Finish. Okay, you will get a hexagonal board like this. Here in order to place a pin over here, there is a pin. During assembly it will go past this section. Okay, for the diagonal opposite face you have to draw this rectangle here. Okay, rectangle having dimension. Here from here to here it is 12 means this side is 8 means the width of that rectangle portion will be 4 width, sorry 4 height and width will be 2.8 Draw the rectangle like that here. Keep it in diametry. So here you see I will take a cutout option. Cutout option. Take any one face here. Okay. So from the center line, okay, first you draw the rectangle of 2.8 and 4 Select rectangle option. 2.8 will be width and 4 will be like this at a 90 degree. Okay. So then you place this and what you can do here is uh, a round is given at the bottom. Okay, you can round it uh, because this thickness is 2.8 Okay, so you take 1.4 distance. 1.4 and one for only on one side. So what I will do is from the midpoint of this, I will take 1.4 to the left, and from there I try to draw a circle by 3 point, arc by 3 point. First point will be this one, where the end of the line intersect. Second point will be, see, first point will be this one. Second point and third point like this. So then trim the unwanted portion. Where is trim the unwanted portion. Let me see whether is there any connectivity problem end of the line and end of the arc. It's already connected, so that you create profile like this, then you move this from the midpoint of the left side line to midpoint of this line. You move like this, and you can copy this, so that you have to do it in three phases. You have to copy this, say return, and you give through cutout. So one side it is over, so this face is over, you select this face for the next cutout. So same, you already copied, just paste that and return like this. Then finish, again you select this face for cutout. Again you already copied, you just paste this, then return like this. Is it clear? Is it clear? Someone respond, man. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like this you have to create a nut. Okay, and save this as nut. What else is left here? Only split pin is left here. Here you have a split pin. Okay, 25 mm is the from ear to ear length is 25 mm. First you have to create a path here for the split pin. So it is 2.5 mm apart. Okay, 2.5 mm apart means this radius will be say 1.25 mm for each side. Okay, so first you have to take a path over here. So then you have to create. So this is 2.5 means let's take this the end of the pin. It is not given. Let's just assume it is 5 or 4. Okay, or you can take it as 5. No problem. This diameter, outside diameter, inside diameter is you can take it as 2.5 mm only. So what I will do, I will create a path over here from the center. So then, so how we have to do this? You already save this. So go to new, go to part drawing. Here I want to create a sketch here. First you have to select a sketch option, create a path over here. Okay. How we will create a path? So it is 25 mm at the top. Let me give 30 mm here. 5 mm more. 30 mm at 0 degree. So then it's 2.5 mm apart from the 1.5 mm distance. So here you take this 1.5 mm distance line at 90. From here you take 5 mm again at 0. From here again you take up to 25 mm. Later you delete these two lines. It's very important, okay, to do the pin. If you're not able to do the pin, just do the pin like this and assemble in the exam. Just do the normal pin. Okay, split pin you cannot able to do. Just do the normal pin with round out the outside. Okay, so then you can assemble that only, no problem. They will not minutely check this whether you done this or not. So I will show you out. Just you do this pin with round outside. Okay, what with round outside. Revolve protrusion ಮಾಡಿ. So you draw this profile like this. Revolve protrusion ಅಲ್ಲಿ select like this and draw the profile like this. And then give revolution. You will get a pin with bulge at one end. Like that you can do it, because 100% accurately examiner also will not do it, because it is a, if you feel a complicated profile. So you have to do this. So this length is 30 mm. The top length will be from the right side and it is 25 mm. It is 1.5 mm apart. 1.5 mm apart. So then you draw a circle of from take some distance and draw a circle such a way that it will touch this. Randomly I am doing this. Okay, so like this. You have to create a profile like this. Is it clear? Is it clear? What I did is first draw 30 mm line, then from the right side end draw 25 mm line. It will be 1.5 mm apart. Then at the end you draw the circle so that it touches both the end from some distance away from the this one. I drawn the sketch here, then just return option. After drawing the sketch, now we have to select here. You will be having swept protrusion. Swept protrusion means you whatever the profile you drawn on the line, so that profile will move along the line. Okay, so here you see swept protrusion. Okay, so select the select here coincidence plane is there. Here select plane normal to curve. You select this one. You have to. This is very important. Plane normal to curve. You have to select here. Sorry. Select plane normal to curve. Select this point. We started the line at this point. The intersection of the horizontal and vertical plane. So here you need to draw the profile of 1.2 mm circle. Then return. Okay. Then say finish. Plane normal to curve. Select this. Select the end point of this. Draw 1.2 mm curve. Return. Select the curve 1.2 curve you drawn. Then finish. Then cancel. It's not taking. Let me check with connectivity of the sketch. Sorry. See, I will show one more way, easy way. With revolved protrusion, you select one particular plane. So then it is 2.5 mm apart. So I will select a line at 1.25 mm for one side at 0 degree. Then take 25 mm at one side at 90 degree. Then here on the other side, you will extend this line. And like that, you draw a circle to attach this point. Then draw a line over here. So delete the unwanted line here. Like this, you create a profile. So then give axis of rotation, then return. Profile not closed means check where line and this intersect. End of this line and end of this line. Okay. You'll get 360 like that. You can do it. The pin. Okay. And one more thing is with normal protrusion, select this face. Not to look like a pin. At one end, what you can do is draw a circle. So then try midline like this. Then trim unwanted line. Only semicircular portion you draw extend for another 5 mm. Okay. So then it will look like a split fin. Okay, but uh, it is easy to do. Okay, you can do like this and you can save this as split pin. Okay. So now all the parts are over. Isn't it? All the parts are over. So now you go to assembly, go to assembly section, file, new, assembly, normal assembly. So here you see I will going to assemble the component of connecting rod. Okay. First I will take the cover first. So that is easy to do. If you take cover, hold it and drag it here. Okay. After the cover, I will take a bearing brass. Okay. Select and drag it here. So then what I will do, give the constraints, go to assembly, give axial alignment of this with axial alignment of this. So then flash fit of this surface here with this one. The surface is not selecting, so you can hide the planes. Later you can select it again. So you already given axial alignment, then you give flash fit of this surface with this surface, inside surface. The flash fit of this surface with this one. Okay, now the alignment is perfectly placed. Okay, and keep it in diametry before taking the next part. So here, what you have to do here, let's take the other parts. So you will be having a distance piece here. Okay, distance piece, select this distance piece and paste here. So give the axial alignment, two axial alignment it required, give the axial alignment of this with this and axial alignment again with this with this. Okay, so two axial element is given and again flash fit of this small surface with this. Okay, so then flash fit of this with this. Like this you have to do it. If you do one time, you can always copy to the bottom side also. Okay, so what I will do here is instead of doing it again, you can copy that, but while copying, reference plane should be there. Okay, you can copy this. So here you see solid mirror option, mirror component, select the click on the assembly reference plane. I want to mirror with respect to this plane. Click on the component, this one. Save OK. So that will be replicated here also. Same way, I want to mirror this component also with respect to the side plane. So what I will do, go to mirror option, go to mirror option, then select the plane, this plane. So then select this component. Okay, then say OK here, then finish like this. So instead of going for twice assembly, you can do mirror option by taking the plane. After the bearing plate is over with distance piece, what I will do is I will take the connecting rod portion, main body, and keep it here. So then what I will do, axial alignment I will give first. Axial alignment of this axis with this one. All these axes are same. Can give like this. Then always, then also axial alignment of this. Here this with this. See here within two alignment you can take on that. The distance piece is missing on the bottom side. You can mirror this by taking a reference plane, keep it in dimetry. Here you see, I want to select this. Okay, okay. Finish model. That's why it is missed. It was missed. So like this, you have to do. So then, what else is left? You take on bearing brass, connecting rod, cover, distance piece. Okay, then you have bush here. Bush has to be placed at this location. So drag it and place it the bush. Then go to axial alignment of this with this. So then flash bit of this surface with this. Like this, you have to align the bush. Once the bush is bearing bars over, bush over, connecting rod over, cover over, distance piece over, then part 1 is same as connecting rod. Then you have pin here. Pin has to be placed here. Select this pin, drag it here. I think pin will place later. Before that, we are going to place washer. Uh, stud stud first. Okay, stud you drag it and place it here. Give the axial alignment of this with this. Okay, and then again axial alignment of this.
Sir, we can do mirror node, sir.
Which one?
For wash.
Washer will do. First you will complete the stud, washer, nut, pin and everything. After that everything you can mirror to the bottom side. Okay. For time being I will hide the reference plane so that it will become easy for me to do assembly. Stud here I given the axial alignment, then you give axial alignment of this small hole and this hole. It has to be come along the same line, and here the pin will go and sit. Select axial alignment of this with this. Okay. So once you done that, so now you take the pin, this first pin. So take it and place it here. So now you give axial element of this pin, this with this. Okay. If you see from this side, so it is one side it is showing, another side it is not showing. You can move little bit. So for the movement, you use move option here. Okay, okay. Then select this and along the y-axis you move so that both the side it will look equal distance. Then leave it like this. You have to do. Okay, now stud and pin is over. So now you bring the washer. So washer, what you will do? Axial alignment you do first, then flash fit. Flash fit of this internal surface. Zoom this area, this surface, and this one. Okay. So now washer is over. Then bring the nut over here. Nut. Okay. So what we will do with nut? So right, we take right alignment, place the nut in the left side, then give axial alignment of this axis with this axis, and then give again flash fit of washer top surface and nut bottom surface. Okay, make it alignment properly by selecting one of the face. So if something get wrong, you again select option, use select option, go to flash fit, select this face and this face. The alignment will become proper. After taking this, here you see there is a split pin. Select this split pin. It not look. Select this one and this one, axial alignment. Okay. So now rotate it slightly. Move this split pin to one end. Like this. I hope everything is over now. Okay, let me check one by one. On the one side, I done all this stud, pin, then washer, nut, and split pin. So let me check here. So bearing brass is over, bush is over, connecting rod is over, cover over, distance piece over, nut over, pin over, split pin over, stud over, washer over. I want to make it copy of this to the bottom as well. So what you will do, first you have to select a mirror component option. So then click on the assembly reference plane. This is the plane. Then click on the part. Okay. You can here you can click by holding control button. Split nut without holding control also you can select. Just click what are the component you require. Split pin, nut, washer, pin, stud. Okay, these five up component has to be replicated at the bottom also. After selecting, just click the right button here, then say OK, then finish. So everything will be taken here also. Okay. Here in connecting rod, they will not ask section, any sectional view all. Okay. So you keep it in dimetry. Then what you have to do, save as assembly. Assembly. Now you have to extract this into 2D sheet. So what you have to do, file, new, normal drafting. Okay. So here you do the sheet setup. A4 sheet, show background, switch off, save default. Okay. So then fit to screen. So you go to drawing view wizard, select here only part document by default it will show. Select all solid edge model. So then assembly for what we done now. So select and open. Next, customized view, close, select from the bottom L shape you select, finish. Then give it 1:2 like this. Okay. So try to give 1:1 for these two. You can place it at 1:2. So here, so you can place 1:1 scale only. You can keep it in other separate sheet also by selecting and copying. So here you see they will check the alignment. So here the pin will be whether you place a pin, washer, nut, everything it can be find out here. So you have to take this printout at the end. So then file save as draft. This is how you have to do the connecting rod. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we'll